we're on our way to Alabama. We finally got the go ahead to get that great unit that we bid on this morning. Tracy was a little bit nervous about it, but I think this is going to be a gold mine. This might be one of the, if not the best, one of the at least top 5 units that we've ever purchased, and it's the first time that we've ever bought a unit
outside of the
state of Alabama.
Outside of the state anywhere.
Yeah, outside of the state anywhere.
It's also the furthest we've ever driven for a unit, I think. Maybe?
That may or may not be.
Probably the furthest in mileage for sure. I mean, we may have driven further in time because of some of the ones we've gone on the other side of Atlanta, getting caught in traffic jams and things like that.
Yeah, and we did buy one that was pretty far out from the other side, on the other side of Atlanta in Swanee.
Yeah.
And so that one was pretty far too, but this is definitely an exciting one. We'll video the opening of this unit when we get there.
Although it will be kind of starting to get dark at that point, but we will do our best to get some of those videos. I guess we'll talk about the unit a little bit and what...
Oh, and don't forget we're going in Alabama, so we get to save an hour.
We do get to save a time, so it will be a little lighter. Yeah.
It'll be a little lighter.
A little bit lighter.
And when we get there and stuff.
Well,
but why did we get this unit?
Yes.
See, why did we bid this unit?
Well, we weren't desperately seeking a unit by any means. I was looking through the units that were ending today, last night, and I just clicked on this unit. It didn't look like it was going to be that thrilling from the first picture. It kind of looked like, well, you know, it's just a random unit.
Had a laundry basket.
Had a laundry basket right in the front. It was a very dusty unit, which sometimes is good, sometimes is bad. But then I started clicking through the pictures.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Georgia 61 South.
Sorry, since we're going somewhere we're not familiar with, we're having to use the GPS. But I started clicking through the pictures, and I start seeing some like vintage toys and things like that, and not just new vintage toys, and not just random vintage toys, but like cool vintage toys. Like we were seeing Spawn action figures, which is like a kind of comic book nerdy thing. Power Rangers. And then we started seeing the video game systems. Oh my gosh. We're talking piles and piles of video game systems. And some of them, yes, they're used and were obviously very used, and they're in baskets and things, but then we saw some that are in the box. And then there's a lot of stuff that is mysteries. I mean, this could be good mysteries, it could be bad mysteries, but based on the stuff we can see, we think this could be the kind of stuff that we're very into. Comic books, video games, Dungeons and Dragons.
We are praying
collectible card games like Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, things like that. And this is stuff that we love to sell. We love to go through. We truly enjoy it.
And it seems like during this part of the season, right before the holidays, we always end up with a unit like this. One of the best units we ever got was at a live auction. We call it our Andahar unit. Shout out to Andahar, because that was a great unit.
Yeah.
It was for one of the boxes we opened up, and it was completely chock full. Oh, we got an accident. Completely chock full of Gears of War figures from Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
And we probably sold about $2,000 worth of that stuff.
But this is very exciting. We did have to pay up for this unit because obviously some other people saw the value that looks to be in this unit too. But just in the video game systems that we saw, we know that we can get back a large portion of that just by selling those video game systems.
Yeah, this is probably the first or the second unit that we really are rolling the dice on. And the first one we hit a home run.
In a way, we're rolling the dice. Like I said, I think those video game systems that we see are going to make back a lot of that investment right off the bat.
Yeah, and we also saw a couple of what appears to be new in the box printers.
Yeah.
Which I've just sold 3 new in the box printers for averaging about $50 a piece.
Yep.
Plus shipping.
And there's I believe a telescope in the back and some other boxed things in the back.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there is an older mattress that we're gonna have to bring from Alabama all the way back home and dispose of. There is some like old gross clothing, and there's a lot of dust. This isn't a nice, clean, pretty unit like we did yesterday. This is the exact opposite of the unit we did yesterday. This is a get our hands sturdy unit that we have to travel a long way and deal with. This is the...
And it's a bigger unit.
It is a bigger unit.
We got a 5x10 last time, and this time we're getting a 10x15.
So...
And it's about 3/4 of the way full.
So we gotta work hard on this. Normally we would be getting ready to go to pool today, but we don't have pool tonight, so we're going to pay for the unit. We're going to fill up our expedition today, and then we'll go back tomorrow and finish emptying out the unit either in our truck, or we may rent a truck if we don't think we can do it in our truck.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do it in 2 trips only.
Right.
So if I got to rent a truck, I will rent a truck. We actually figured that in when we first bought the unit.
Right.
We were figuring we were going to rent a truck earlier in the day, go out there, load it up, and then unload it. But it doesn't make sense to load a truck now because it would be way too dark.
Right.
And I would be loading the truck up at,
9 o'clock at night,
Yeah,
and
I don't
in
like
the
to do
cold
that.
and in the dark and in Alabama. So right now we're just going to fill up our expedition and take the drive again tomorrow. This is actually a very nice, easy drive because it's back roads, things like that. We don't have to get on the highway, and we enjoy these little trips. It's an adventure.
Yeah, and it is that. It's a great little adventure for us. We'll probably stop somewhere and get some coffee on the way back, or
Yep.
when we get close to there, maybe it all really just depends. Probably on the way back.
Right.
We'll stop and get a cup of coffee. That way we can get there. We'll video us opening the locker.
Right.
Maybe looking in a couple of things. Probably not. Maybe not. But there's stuff that you're going to be able to see because we'll be able to see it.
Yes, because we saw it
Right.
before we even bid.
Right. And that's one thing. A lot of people always ask us, do you get to see the units before you bid on them?
Yes and no.
And yes, we get to see them. At live auctions, they open up the doors just like they do on the television show, and people crowd around the front. You've actually seen us do that. We videotaped one. The good news is that Extra Space is now starting to do live auctions again, and we'll be doing a couple of those. They're a lot better than the Alpha and Omegas, where Alpha and Omega seems to be just a rush to the door, throwing up bids, and that's it. The ones that are Extra Space, there's more of a let's let everybody take a look, then we'll start taking
Right.
the bids, and then there's the
They actually have a real auctioneer, professional
Yeah.
auctioneer.
So
And-
that'll be exciting that we do that. Online, they take pictures of the unit, and that's all that you can see. And it's all to the whims of whoever's taking the pictures. If you get somebody that's really good, then they'll take a lot of really good pictures of it and they'll post them. Or you'll take somebody like this unit. I think had 9 pictures. One of the other
Sometimes-
units there only had 5.
I've seen units where they've taken 1 picture.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy.
Yeah. Yep. And a lot of times pictures are deceiving. One of our best units that we ever got was a unit that we got in Brookhaven.
Yes.
And right now that is the best unit that we ever got, along with the fact that we've made so much money on that unit, is because we still have so much of the guy's stuff up, and we only paid like $580 for the
Yep.
unit. We were going to go a lot higher than that. But the pictures were deceiving. The pictures made the unit look like it was only a
Small.
5x10. Well, the unit was actually, or it looked like a 10x10. The unit was actually a 10x20.
And it was very full.
And it was very, very packed, and it had a lot of great furniture in it. But in that case, the pictures were deceiving. And you can't smell a unit when they open
you
it
cannot
up.
smell a unit.
We have smelled
online.
units that have smelled like, cat's urine or dog urine or
Human
something like
urine.
that. Yeah, human urine. Some of the times you get smell the mildew in them, and you don't
Yeah.
want any of those because basically everything in it is trash. Another one is smoke. Oh my gosh, we have opened up units that we bought online that literally you thought they were smoking in the unit at that time.
And some things can be cleaned of smoke, like say a video game console. I can take that and I could actually make it to where you really couldn't even tell it had been in a smoke environment. That's fine. But something like a book, $100 book, I can never make that smell good again. There's no way to clean that.
Shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes are generally trashed at that point.
So different items are going to be ruined by smoke smells, and that's one reason I like an online unit is you can smell a unit. You can smell traditional
No, she meant
things,
she
or
meant a live
unit rather than an online unit.
And live units tend to be a lot cheaper too.
But there have been units that we've gotten online that we never would have gotten in person. Take, for example, that lighting unit that we bought for $400. If that unit had gone live, we would have never gotten that for probably 3 times that price.
Or the unit that we were just talking about that was in Brookhaven, that unit would have went for $2,000 live. And we probably wouldn't have been able to get it.
There's good units and bad units in both types of formats.
Yes. A lot of it has to do with location.
Absolutely.
You know, we have our favorite locations.
Another thing with the online units, you can look at a lot more units online versus live.
Yeah.
You can only go to so many live units, especially us. We're busy doing other things. I don't want to go to live units every single day because it eats up your day. But
and you don't get a unit every day.
The online ones, I can sit and I can look at a few units every evening just for fun and look for the one like I found today. I would never have found this one if it was live because I wouldn't be going to live auctions in Alabama.
We almost bought, when I say almost, we were thinking about actually buying a unit in California. The unit was live, not live, it was online. And it was chock full of comic books and sports cards. It was a sporting goods store in that magnitude that had gone under, and it was at about, I think, $6,000. We were looking at it and we were considering it, you know, taking a drive out to California, renting a truck, driving it back. It would have definitely been one that we would have done, but that one was online. We would have never even found it if it was live.
And if it had been in Georgia or Tennessee or Florida or something, we probably would have done it. California was just a little bit
that was the breaking point, because that's like a 4-day drive.
Yeah.
From Georgia.
But I think for now we're gonna just tune out, pause, and come back when we get a little closer or when we get over there and we open up the unit.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Peace.
Go.
Hey, we are in Roanoke, Alabama. We are about maybe a mile away from where this facility is supposed to be.
Take the next right onto Industrial Boulevard, then your destination will be on the right.
Okay, yeah, there's the right there.
Here's the right, and then it says it'll be on the right.
Okay. I don't see anything but fence.
I don't either.
Oh, right in front of us there, maybe. Oh, that's an airport. Part of an airport right there.
But anyhow, we're looking for our facility because we have no idea where we are because we've never been to Roanoke, Alabama.
No, we have not. Nor have we ever been in this area, which I do not believe it's going
It's 200 feet.
Okay, so it is up
Your
this
destination
way.
is on the right.
No, it ain't, because that's somebody's house.
Maybe something up there kind of looks like storage stuff. You know, this thing can be off a little bit.
I certainly hope that it is off a little bit. Is it down there?
That is not what we're looking for. Okay,
But there was something down that road.
let me try typing in the address. Not the address, the name of the facility instead of the address.
Might be a good idea.
What was the place
'Cause
called?
I am starting to hear dueling banjos.
What was the name of the place? Do you remember?
Yeah, Stack and Pack.
Stack and
That's definitely an airport right there. A little small airport. And we're about to probably turn onto a dirt road.
Stack and Store? Stack and Pack? Stack and Store?
Stack and Pack. That's the name of it. There's something right there.
I haven't found it yet on here at all. It's finding me Taco Bell.
That's great. I'm glad it's finding us a Taco Bell.
Okay, let me just go to
I'm really
Google.
not looking for Taco Bell.
I'm going to Google.
Thank you
We're
very
going to
much.
Google.
Okay, Google's probably not going to be on, and she probably won't find us right now.
No, I'm going to actual Google.
Actually. Alright.
Stack and pack and stack?
Stack and pack is what it looked like to me, or pack and stack.
Okay, it's not finding anything. Let's just go to the email. Don't get us lost in the woods, please.
No, I'm turning around. I'm going back to where I saw some cars.
That's probably a good idea. Okay. Because I just plugged in the email, or the address from the email. I didn't, like, click nothing. Stack and pack self-storage.
Isn't that what I call it?
That's what you did. Stack and pack self-storage. And that's the address I typed in. 410 Industrial Avenue.
Did you say North Industrial Avenue? Or
No.
just Industrial Avenue. Okay, like I said, there was a road up here. It was on the right, so it's going to be on my left now. But it did look more like something that
Oh,
might
we were
be
on Industrial Boulevard.
right?
This is Industrial Avenue.
This is not Industrial Avenue.
We
Why
need to
did
go
you
to
turn
Industrial
into it?
Avenue.
I don't know what damn road this is, but all I know
Okay,
is I
we're going
turned
to
when that thing
Industrial
told me to
Avenue.
turn,
It's
told me
2
to
minutes
turn.
away. I think it's like on the other side or something, maybe.
On the other side.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Lafayette Highway.
Okay, now it's telling me to go a completely different way. 'Cause
It's-
that road goes right back over there.
Very close. We're close. We're close. Everyone
We're
stay
close.
calm. I think.
You think?
I think.
Okay. So Siri got us lost, and my navigator didn't help too much.
Well, your navigator is not a good navigator. And it didn't help when I tried to look up Stack and Pack. It tried to take me to Taco Bell.
You know, that is very important, though,
Take the
that
next
if
left
you
onto
ever
Lafayette Highway, then turn right onto Industrial Avenue.
turn left and then turn right. Well, it told me to turn the other way, the wrong way before.
Well, it took us to Industrial Boulevard, not Industrial Avenue.
So you put in the
I put
address
Industrial
wrong.
Boulevard, and it was supposed to be Industrial Avenue, but that's because Stack and Pack takes you to Taco Bell.
I see. So basically, you got us lost,
Yes.
not me.
No, Taco Bell did.
And that's it right there in front of us. And you know what? I drove right past that
Why did you do that?
because it doesn't say Stack and Pack on
Take the
it.
next right
Does it
onto
say Taco
Industrial
Bell?
Avenue, then you will arrive at your destination.
Okay, so what were we going to say to these nice people?
I don't know, but that's not it. That is security plus storage.
Okay, well, we're supposed to go ahead for 450 feet.
Okay, so now it's telling me to go 450 feet, where before you told me to go 800 feet. Or 200 feet. And we're in Alabama and lost. There it is, right there. Good God. We found it.
Yay! Stack and Pack, and it says it.
And it does say Stack and Pack, self-storage.
We're here.
We are here. Where do I go?
I don't know.
I don't either.
We'll figure it out.
How will we figure it out?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even see an office. I don't even know how to get in an office.
Wait until the gate is fully open. There's somebody. That's probably...
Hello. We're picking up a storage unit. There's a nice man standing outside. He's opening up the gate for me.
I'm gonna...
And then go to the drive-up window. Please pull into the gate and go to the...
All right. Go on for it, baby.
An Xbox box. Are you going?
I'm going.
Okay, there's an Xbox box right there, an original Xbox box.
All right, this is our unit.
Right here.
As you can see, it is covered in dust. This was the first thing we saw right here, was this Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which I looked up, this gold team here. Even in this condition, this right here is over $100.
Well, that's AC/DC right there.
And I
Black and
had a
Black.
feeling these
Kiss.
were going to be rock and roll albums, which
From the 70s.
the condition, not great, but these are the fun
70s and
albums. These, I mean, this is what I like to see.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
Money
ugh,
right there.
fun. Spawn figures.
DVDs right there. And I thought that was like pretty much the back, and it's
I did
not.
too.
It
It's
goes-
not.
There's at least 3 more levels
But,
back.
I mean, we saw this video game stuff right here.
That's PlayStation 3.
And that is PlayStation 3 box. There's stuff inside there. That is not an empty box. I don't know that it's PlayStation 3. It actually feels a little heavy to be a PlayStation.
All right, that's a puzzle, a picture puzzle.
That is a chess set, if that's what's in there. That's what's supposed to be in there. Oh.
Call us so that, you know, we're away from here for some reason that we can plan to be back by the time we close the week.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We want to treat our buyers as good as we do our customers.
Well, I appreciate it. And stuff. She's videoing too.
Okay.
So
okay.
y'all are going to be on YouTube because we've got a YouTube channel also. And this is our first unit outside of the state of Georgia.
Okay.
It's not our most expensive. We've bought a couple of units that are,
Wow.
you know, pretty much up to this area right inside here. But
Well, there's a lot of totes here. I noticed there were some games in there.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
what
telling
we
if
love.
there's as much in the totes as there is out laying on the floor here.
what I'm kind of hoping for right there.
But as you can tell, we don't go in these units until.
Right.
Some people do, but we don't.
Oh, yeah.
We try to run an honest sale and do right.
Well, I appreciate
And we
it.
try to treat people fair, you know.
Yeah, we appreciate it 'cause that's what we do. You stop video.
No, but I'll cut it.
You don't have to cut it. He likes being on camera. Okay? But yeah, we will get it all cleaned out.
We never want to sell a unit, but if we have to, we will try to be.
Absolutely.
We're the
And
same
we
way. I want
respect
people to
that.
keep their stuff. I
Now
mean,
that light will come on in a few minutes, so you guys are welcome to stay as long as you need.
okay.
And
And like I said, we drive up, it'll open up to
Yes,
go
if
out.
you drive around this way, you got to pull over to the right. There's a stop sign that says pull up here. If you pull up there, it's going to not open for you.
I got you.
But it's a bumper weight. No, it's a magnetic.
Okay.
So your bumper's got to go across the magnetic part, and it's not all the way in. We had about that much of it that quit on, so we had to replace it. But if you pull over to where it says stop here, it works. So.
All right, not a
All
problem.
right, thank you so much. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
guys. We hope you'll continue to look at our auctions in the future if we have to have some.
We definitely will.
All right.
This stuff has been in here for years.
Yes, it has.
There is a thick layer of dust on this stuff, which, believe it or not, I love. I feel very good that we're probably going to find things like concert t-shirts and things like that.
Would be amazing to find some of those too. And I'm just did this one so that I can get this stuff out
Yeah,
of the way.
packing it up, moving it out.
I will be packing the
Oh
truck
my gosh.
a little bit different.
These are super vintage right here. These rabbits here, that's money,
I like
which
that.
is great.
We need money.
We do need money. Well, we don't need money, but we definitely want to make our money back. And I like when I see stuff like plush as money making back.
That is. I just want to take a look to see what we're talking about 1990s. Yeah. 2000s, early 2000s, right inside there. That can pretty much help us to date the unit.
Right.
Everything like that. That's the game system right there.
All right.
See that? Looks like maybe a GameCube.
All right. Now. This is a PlayStation 3 in the PlayStation 3 box.
Is it?
It is. How often does that actually occur, Brian?
Not very often.
Let's
at
tell
all.
our watchers how infrequently video games are in a video game box.
That's the first one.
I would say probably maybe.
And we probably have bought over 500 units.
Maybe not the first, but darn near.
Okay, it's the first one that's in the box.
There's another one.
That's an Xbox.
That one's really dusty, but
Well, that's because-
these will clean up though. That's one thing about video game systems is you can clean these up.
There's another PlayStation.
Oh my god. Brian,
Yeah.
what did I call this afternoon?
You called Pokemon cards. You called Magic the Gathering.
Pokemon cards
Oh,
and
hell
other
yeah.
cards, X-Files
That's
cards,
X-Files.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay, this is exactly what we were looking for in that nerdy unit.
And Brian, look at this.
Oh, there's like 5 boxes
There's
of them.
like a whole milk crate full of
That will probably pay for the unit.
this. Oh
Right
my
there.
god.
That is going to pay for the unit, in my humble opinion.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we decided to spend the money that we did.
Okay, just so everybody is watching, this is various collectible cards. This is one book. That entire milk crate there is full of books that I assume are all going to be collectible cards. Yes, they're dusty. Yes, they're not perfect. I don't care.
And almost brand
That's
new.
another PlayStation 3.
I'm trying my best to pack this up very nice.
Look at
Tricky's
this.
finding really cool stuff and excited about it, so she's just grabbing it and throwing it in the truck.
All right, sorry.
No, you were doing fine. I want you to be excited and have fun and
Okay.
do these things that you want to do.
Oh, we've got another one here. This looks like wrestling cards. Wrestling cards, anything?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. A lot of those are dead.
Wrestling cards. Wrestling cards.
Okay, let's clean this up a little bit because we are literally messing up the back of the expedition.
Okay.
Okay.
This may be the dustiest unit we've ever gotten.
Take the word maybe. These are baseball cards here.
Look at this, Brian.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's the original Nintendo, the mini unit version. I've never had one of these.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
Okay. All of this is going to need to be cleaned.
Oh yeah. Those are magazines, it looks like, in the bottom there. Probably like Nintendo Power or something.
If they are, they're money. Because Nintendo Power sell. And the older, the better.
Sorry.
Let me load. You go ahead and go through stuff
Okay.
up here, okay?
Okay. Brian's upset with me now.
It's a mess.
Brian is a little upset with me. All right. We've got a...
I'm not upset with you. I have a very dirty.
Wow. This...
Get your little Sega thing right there.
Oh, I know.
It's probably in it, but not new.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. This is full of cassette tapes, most of which don't have a case to them. A Sega CD does appear to be in there, most definitely. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you could see back there. There's a trunk in the very back.
Oh, really?
Which I'm definitely intrigued by. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to get to that. a lot of these bags, I'm feeling books and
Well, just to let you know, we're probably going to be
renting a truck.
no, wearing a mask on the way home from all the dust.
Yeah,
that's
that's definitely a good idea.
Because this is packed with dust.
This is, but you know what? Oh my gosh. We had a military person. That's their military picture. We're gonna have to take that out of the frame and leave that with the office. These litter bins, those scare me. It's bathroom stuff in here. That's fine. That's very reasonable stuff in there. Wow. But you know, this unit right here is exactly why we have a warehouse.
Yeah.
So that we can take this stuff to our warehouse and process it and not have it in our house.
No, or our vehicle.
Well, and it's funny, I never realized Brian was so particular about having things in the back of our vehicle until this very moment. So, learn something new every day.
There are certain things that I get kind of freaked about. Spiders are one of them.
What do we got in here?
Spiders, I can tell you that.
This looks like a bag of military gear. Looks pretty cool.
Good.
A lot of the older military gear sells. Oh my gosh.
I need to bring my big flashlight.
Yeah. I'm actually probably about ready to end this video just because of the lighting. I know nobody can see anything. But we will be continuing more with this unit tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow in the daytime.
In the daytime.
We're super excited. I mean,
And
everywhere I look, I can see game systems. There's 3 more game systems right back there.
and bins and bags and boxes that are
This is
just...
a box that intrigued us. I do want to click at this
It
one.
says some kind of something scanner.
Yeah.
It's probably a scanner because they seem to like to keep their boxes, but... Yep,
Welcome to home.
it's some sort of scanner.
That'd be great. And I always like scanners. They make it easy for me to list stuff.
All right, but I think for now we're gonna end this video, but we will continue on with more of this video. There's gonna be a lot more in this series because I know you want to see what's in these tubs, because I want to see what's in these tubs. I want to see what's in this unit so bad. But if you haven't yet, like, share, and subscribe, because if you will share and subscribe, we can afford some spider killers so that Brian will not be freaking out. And anyhow, we will see you next time.
Yes, peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, it is the next morning. The lighting had gotten really bad. Couldn't really see much of anything, but we got everything back to our unit, and oh my gosh, yes, it is dusty, but as you can see, this entire giant tub here is full of video games. And if you know anything about video games, you know some of the best are role-playing games. A lot of these are role-playing games. What do we have here?
Look at these 3. Look at that one.
That's Ghouls and Ghosts for Sega Genesis. Probably about a $60 game. That's Digital Devil Saga deluxe box set. The box is in rough shape. It does look complete inside. That's probably $60, $70. What do we have here? Guardians Crusade, Parasite Eve, The Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy.
Legends of Dragoon, I've already sold that.
There are some that aren't role-playing games. I mean, we got Resident Evil, Paula Abdul, Tom Clancy, things like that. But there are plenty of role-playing games mixed in here. Odd World, Abe's Exodus. There are some music mixed in here as well, but all in all, this container here, I honestly think this container is going to pay for our entire unit.
And give us a little profit,
and
too.
Probably give us a profit too. Looked at this game here. I actually think this game is complete. That's probably going to be about a $50 bill. We were looking at these last night. These are collectible cards. That's a telescope. That looks like mostly DVDs in this tub. Video game systems, just cool stuff. We do still have a whole nother load to go get. We are renting a truck so that we can complete it in one load. I will record more of that. I'm actually going to go ahead and finish up this video so I can launch this while we're driving out there.
Yeah, and now I can actually see the bugs, which is worse. I can actually see them. When I can't see them, it's fine, you know, but when I can see them, it freaks me out even more.
But anyway, if you want to see everything that we find in this awesome unit, if you like cool nerdy stuff, if you like collectible cards, if you like role-playing games, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon, comic books, if you like cool old dusty stuff, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because we will be going through this in detail over the next couple of weeks. And
We gotta rent a truck, so we gotta go pick up the truck pretty soon.
And we are excited to share it all with you. This one I think is the one that's mostly wrestling cards.
Oh yeah.
Which I know Brian really likes because he's a big wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I actually kind of enjoy wrestling stuff too. I don't know why.
Wars,
But of all the sports stuff, that's my favorite stuff to sell.
Those are sell cards right there.
Probably because it's half-naked men.
$12 a piece. Yeah, I'm trying not to listen to my sarcastic half-naked men.
I just like to see if he's listening to me. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Reveille this morning. Reveille on the 11th of every month gives wrestler or you got me doing it. Reveille gives veterans discount on their breakfast on the 11th of every month. So shout out to Reveille.
They might give wrestlers a discount too. We don't know since we're not wrestlers.
Stop it. You were so bad to me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she just belly laughed, by the way. I just wanted to let you know.
Oh, wow. All right. But like, share, subscribe, and check back with us tomorrow if you want to see the rest of this unit, and in the weeks to come if you want to see what's in every single one of these boxes. Yeah. We'll see you later. Bye.